Hi, I'm Micki,
Hi, I'm Kat.
and we are Cat and Mouse Astrology. Welcome to the Capricorn full moon, June 2024. Here we are,
Summer solstice,
and a summer solstice. This
hitting
is
all the
big.
highlights.
Yeah, we're hitting it all. This is a big moon,
Beautiful moon. It's been beautiful.
big and beautiful and totally lit.
Just preparing the way. You're just like lighting that match, getting ready to start the bonfire that's coming, huh?
That's right. This is a lit moon. This puppy's on fire. This puppy's on fire. Let's take a look at it.
I'm excited. I haven't seen it yet.
Let's take a look at this moon.
Going on the fly here. Ooh.
Yeah, we got a moon.
Oh
We
my
got a
gosh.
moon, a moon, a moon that's just all about crossroads.
Seriously, that's a crossroads in the sky.
Yeah.
That's a
So
big square.
I can feel it, this bubbling up of reaching that place in the road where you're going to have to turn left or right. You got to
And
pick
then
one
you're gonna
direction or
like,
the other.
do I
You can't
regret
go
which way
both
I turned?
directions. If you can't go both directions, you're going to have to make a choice.
Oh
So
my
where's
God.
the choice and how do we deal with it? And here's the weird thing about this moon that we're going to be dealing with for quite some time. This is not a one-off. This is something that's going to give us food for thought for a while, right? Because we've got the Black Moon opposite Neptune at the 29th degree, which is that degree of imminent change. And not only the 29th degree, any 29th degree is imminent change, but this is the 29th degree of Pisces that Neptune sets at.
Oh, end of the zodiac.
This is the end of the zodiac. This is a true new day. Now, of course, to make things even a little bit weirder, Neptune is a very slow moving planet, so this is going to hang here for a long, long time, and it's going to go retrograde here. Ho ho, joy, joy, joy. So whatever you've got over here, anything that you have near 29 degrees of Virgo, or anything that you have near 29 or 1 degree where this moon sits, or right over here at 29 or 1 degree where this sun sits, we've got
Oh,
grand cross, folks.
what's a kind of cross?
A grand cross.
Grand cross.
We've got a grand cross, which just shows that because it's the full moon here, the moon is, or the sun is our life force, the moon is our emotions. Black moon tells us what we don't know, tells us we don't know something, or
That's right.
we're dealing with something that is that we don't want to know. And then we have Neptune, which may be our biggest dreams and our biggest delusions.
Oh my God, this is an amazing chart. I just want to go into the woods now and not be around anybody and just stay in meditation like all weekend.
And I think that that's the best freaking advice, because this is Cancer, baby. Cancer, Capricorn. That sun's sitting in Cancer, and who's she with? Who is the sun sitting with? The sun is sitting with Venus.
You're right.
So in Venus and Cancer, what does Venus and Cancer want to do? Go walk the
Um,
woods, go
snuggle
snuggle.
with a
Go.
bear.
maybe, maybe snuggle a bear. I don't know. I think that there's something really, truly powerful and um, bubbling up, not boiling, because that's there. I'm not feeling. There's not heat here. Now we're
No,
talking about water, earth, and air.
right?
I guess we have the fire of Aries.
Yeah, but that's just Chiron in the North Node.
True.
Yeah. No, this is a water earth grand
It
cross.
really feels so earthy, so watery, and so homey.
Yeah, you'd think it could be like stabilizing and refreshing.
Yeah, but
Could
it's
it?
going to be the change. It's where it gives us this, I think, I don't know, maybe a fulcrum point to make the decision of where we're going to go.
Yeah, definitely.
I just feel like I'm standing in the middle of a crossroads. Where? Which one?
Right, but we got some sextiles going on too.
Yep, some
What's that
really
about?
pretty ones. Yeah, we've got,
Chiron and Fortune,
yep,
and Mars and Mercury. Oh, that's nice. So that'll help with change. So you got Mars and Mercury being like allies there. Which way are you
right,
going to turn?
right. So we with those three nice sextiles, you know, with Jupiter also with uh vortex and the sun and Chiron, that's pretty benefic.
Yeah.
That's offering some help in choosing the right path that we want to go down.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk a little bit about Capricorn. What is
Okay.
Capricorn to you? How do you feel about Capricorn?
Capricorn to me can feel a little bit stifling with its structures and disciplines and organizational principles that you need to be accountable to. This is my Leo talking.
Yeah, and the ruler of the moon is Cancer, which puts the sun in a strong position because the sun is in the moon's house.
Uh-huh.
And but the ruler of Capricorn is Saturn, and that's there in Pisces with Neptune, adding some structure to the watery depths, or I don't know, maybe I'm kind of picturing Saturn now as having put on those water shoes that are kind of weighted so that you can walk underwater, like get going.
Oh,
So maybe this Capricorn moon will help us to strap on some water shoes so we can, you know, slog through what we need to make the change that's coming.
that's a nice thought.
A lot of it seems to have to do with this ruling planet of Saturn because it rules this Capricorn area, and this is a Capricorn moon.
Mm-hmm. Where is Saturn?
Saturn is 19 degrees of Pisces right now.
19 Pisces. I'm going to just look up Saturn
Yeah.
because it does seem insignificant. 19 Pisces. A table set for an evening meal. Okay, so Saturn's trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, we're not in any direct configuration. It's just the ruler, but it's still a powerful ruler here.
I mean, boundaries are important.
And
And
boundaries are
structures are
important.
important. They keep us safe. They give some organization to our lives, and that's especially useful when you're in the water. Water needs its bounds too.
And setting the table for the meal sort of feels like where we're at. What we're doing now is setting our table.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But what kind of meal are we going to have?
Right.
And we've got some choices here. I'm curious about Mars in its trine with Mercury because that allows maybe some language to occur that
Okay.
is needed that could help make this change.
Okay, Mars sextile Mercury.
Mars is 9 degrees Taurus.
9 degrees Taurus. A Red Cross nurse.
Red Cross nurse.
Interesting.
In a positive configuration with 9 degrees of Cancer.
A large diamond in the first stages of the cutting process.
Yeah, everything has this feel of, again, imminence, something just about to happen.
Right. And then there's also support to help you through the process.
Right. And cutting this diamond, it's a diamond you're cutting.
Dang.
That's cool. Got to be careful. You don't want to mess it up.
No, but you're also going to end up with something phenomenally beautiful.
That's right. Multifaceted.
Multifaceted.
Yeah. So What about Venus at 5 degrees of Cancer?
Hmm. Oh, game birds feathering their nests. Look at
Game
that.
birds feathering their nest.
Preparation. Prepare
Preparation.
yourself.
Prepare yourself. And again, that let's get comfortable.
Let's
Let's
get
get
comfy.
cozy. Yeah. Find your little spot. Plump up your pillows. Get your cozy cup of tea or your bite of chocolate or whatever it is that gives you that sense of being able to settle in and feel good. Maybe that'll help us to make the choice.
Right? And it's not a game bird feathering its nest. It's game birds, plural. So once again, you're not doing this alone.
Very nice. So Venus is, for all practical purposes, opposite the moon.
Yep.
So there is some tension between our emotions in Capricorn, which, as you've said, is kind of a structured, ambitious, because it's ruled by Saturn, sometimes seen as cold sign, whereas Cancer is the loving, and with Venus in it, it's so there's a great distance, the greatest distance possible between that love and comfort and our emotions, which might be feeling far away from that. So this tension between our moon emotional desire for our Capricornian things, our ambitions, wherever Capricorn is,
Okay.
might have to be balanced with our desire to go get that cup of tea and feather our nest. How do we find the time to comfort ourselves?
And each other.
And each other. And each other at this moment where we're feeling this kind of stress towards maybe an emotional obligation, wherever Capricorn is. So, if Capricorn's your first house, you might be feeling emotionally obliged to take care of yourself. And that might fit really well with this, because it'll be perfectly easy for you to go find a comfortable spot and treat yourself. But if Capricorn's your second house of money and things you value, you might be feeling emotionally attached to that, and it might be more difficult to do the opposite and go relax and not think about money.
Yeah.
Not think about your work. Or if it's a third house Capricorn for you, then that might mean that you're emotionally involved in, siblings or running around with neighbors and errands and things like that, making it hard for you to go take this chill pill. Again, that tension between the moon and the emotions in Capricorn and the Venus, Sun, Mercury that really just wants to go chill somewhere. If it's a fourth house Capricorn, you might feel emotionally obliged to clean your house or do something regarding your house or your home.
Yeah.
And yet what you really want to do is just leave the mess and go have a cup of tea. If it's a fifth house Capricorn, maybe it's your children that make you feel obliged. There's an emotional obligation to your children or to a creative project. And that's in tension with your desire to go take a Cancerian break.
I know. My tension is, I want to have like a solstice party and I want to go be alone in the woods.
Right. See, that's the perfect example.
Yeah.
That's the perfect example. Capricorn is which house?
Capricorn is my 10th house, but when you were talking about 5th house, I'm like, oh yeah, my 5th house wants to party it up.
Right. Right, exactly.
But my moon is like, no, that sounds awful.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, if it's a sixth house moon, again, obligations towards work. I gotta sludge through this work project.
Yeah.
But all I really want to do is go have a drink on my deck. If it's 7th house, oh, it's obligations to relationship, work relationships or personal relationships. And really, I just want to go be alone
Yeah,
and drink my tea and not be obliged to the relationship.
right.
Again, that tension between, you might want to do emotionally, you want to take care of the relationship. But on the other hand, your Venus and your sun is saying, no, I want to be over here. If it's 8th house, then that obligation is to other people. And it may have to do with, paying back favors in some way, some emotional obligation to pay somebody back for their being there for you. So you have to be there for them when what you
And
really
you got to
want.
do it.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
You want to just be over there by yourself drinking your tea. 11th house, if it's an 11th house Capricorn. No, wait, did I skip 10?
You did?
I did, because I was thinking of you. If it's a 10th house Capricorn, you want to be obliged, you've got an obligation, emotional obligation to your career,
Don't I though?
and you really want to go home. I don't want to do my career right now. I want to go home. My Venus is sitting in my home, and I want to go sit there with my cup of tea.
Right? Leave me alone.
11th house Capricorn, your emotional obligation is for some group. Maybe you're involved in some organization and they want you to do something, and you just want to go spend time with your sisters on the beach, or your siblings, or hang out at home in your neighborhood and not go do this social obligation. I feel that one.
I feel that one too.
And 12th house, finally, if it's a 12th house Capricorn, your obligation, your emotional obligation may be to, your karmic work or stuff behind the scenes. And you're being pulled into a 6th house. No, come on out and tell us all about it in your work environment, which you really want to do work. You want to work all alone at night, but you're being forced to come do a presentation in the middle of the day or something like that. 12th house, 6th house. So there's some dichotomy here that we have to deal with. That's why it's a grand cross.
Right.
Right. And then the tension between Black Moon, which is what we don't know, and our dreams or our illusions. That's a tough nut.
That's a tough nut.
That's a tough
Are
nut.
you crazy or are you a genius?
Yeah, or are you just freaking confused?
Or is it all of the above?
And that's what's so hard. I mean, if a lot of us are making a decision right now that is going to be a major decision, it's a crossroad.
I'm in
And
the
you can't
midst
go
of it.
back.
No, I can't go back. I'm already there. I'm
You're
already
already
at the
there.
crossroads. I already made the choice and I'm like, did I make the wrong choice? I'm stuck with it now, at least for a while until another crossroads appears.
And there's the Black Moon. Now, where's Virgo for you? What house?
6th house.
So it's your work.
My work and my daily habits. Yes,
You don't know
exactly.
what your work is. Your work is a complete confusion.
My work is
Unknown.
changing. My work is changing. Yes.
Unknown, and you're not sure about what it's going to mean for you. And it's opposite your dreams.
Oh my God.
So you got their dream pulling you this way, and then you don't know what the work is even going to be. Is it my dream or not? I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, work is never a dream. That's why it's work. I don't know. No, work is how I make money. I have other kinds of work too.
Right, but something's pulling you there, pulling you right towards that 29th degree.
Oh God. It's also my north node. So
Oh. Well,
well, like
you gotta
27.
go. You gotta do it.
Oh, there's no choice.
There's no choice. You can move it towards your north node. What else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna
Working towards
do?
the unknown. I know. Having the black moon at my north node for all these months.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Just we're not in control. Yeah.
So read for us, what is the 29th degree? I'm sure it wasn't different last month, but what is it anyway? What is the 29th degree of Saturn, of Virgo, where
Virgo.
Black Moon sits?
Yeah. No, actually, we haven't been to this degree yet. Having an urgent task to complete. A man doesn't look to any distractions.
Ah, we'll read that again.
Having an urgent task to complete. A person doesn't look to any distractions.
There you go. Stay focused. Stay focused. You don't
So
know
is
what's
it the,
some of it.
is it the moon trying to pull our focus into a distraction? Is that what it is? Is like, is our maybe our emotions are going to be like so heightened with the full moon and in such tension that it'll be creating this distraction, but the black moon is like, no, 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 focus, stay on task.
Yeah, because the moon is over here going, oh, it's kind of hard down here in Capricorn. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And the sun is over there going, oh, it's beautiful over here where I am with Venus.
That's right. That's right. And Black Moon and Neptune are like, but we are your dreams in reality. The reality you don't want to see.
So strap on those lead shoes and let Saturn slog you through to the other side of this, because and it's not a quick slog. It's gonna be a long slog. It's gonna be a long slog, sorry.
Although I'll tell you, Black Moon, I refuse to be urgent.
You can't be, because it's gonna take too long. It's gonna
Although
take
maybe Mars knows that like you have to, there's some urgency. There's Red Cross shit going on in the world.
There's Red Cross shit going on in the world. What's the Neptune at 29 Pisces?
29 Pisces.
I bet that's the same. It's been there so long.
It's been there so long. I want to look at the Capricorn too. Yeah, the majestic rock formation resembling a face is idealized by a boy who takes it as his ideal of greatness, and as he grows up begins to look like it. So yes, it's that like dream.
We become our ideals.
We become our ideals. Yeah, our imagination creates our reality.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be careful, my friends. Be very, very careful what it is you're imagining. You got to take control of those stories you make up in your head and make sure they're good ones.
Right there. Right there. So what's our moon at 1 degrees Capricorn?
3 stained glass windows in a Gothic church, 1 damaged by war.
Oh my.
Right? So it's like we were talking about, the emotions are a little strained.
Yeah, we might be feeling like those dreams are shattered.
It's easy to feel like our dreams are shattered.
Well, for
Yes,
some
I
people,
was feeling that this past weekend. Absolutely.
yeah,
Yes. There's probably a lot of that right now in the world, feeling like your dreams are shattered.
there's still 2 glass windows left.
There are still 2 glass windows left.
Focus on the positive.
There's
Don't
an
let the
urgent
emotions
task
pull you
of
down.
repairing your window.
Yeah.
Do not be distracted.
Do not be distracted. What's our sun at 1 degrees Cancer?
A man on a magic carpet observes vast vistas below him. So dreamy.
Yeah. Well, and that's where, if we can gain perspective,
Yeah.
I mean, like looking at this cross, you could imagine it being a pyramid and you're seeing it from the top.
Oh. Yeah, you can. All right.
Change your perspective. Use the
Change your
Cancer
perspective.
sun
Use
with
the
Venus.
Cancer Sun, Venus, and Mercury All in the first decan. They're all in the first decan, even if they're not conjunct.
That's right. There's a lot of positive energy there that can help you change your perspective so that you can deal with the heaviness of the moon and make the decision that turns this flat cross into a pyramid.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Let's take it.
Either way, something sacred.
There's something sacred here. So before we wrap up, I want to share another chart real quick.
Okay.
Can you see this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Tetrahedron,
What we're
is that what
building
they're
to.
called?
This is 1 month from now.
Still in Cancer. This is the blue moon in Cancer. Or I'm sorry, Capricorn.
Capricorn. So now we have the opposite. We've got the sun in Capricorn. Sorry, no, it's still the sun in Cancer and the moon in Capricorn at 29 degrees. So it's gone through the whole sign. We're at the end of the month, like you say, blue moon. But look at this incredible. We've got two trines.
Right.
So high. I'm saying it wrong. I'm going to look it up. When we do our chart, I'll have the meanings of the geometry, the sacred geometry, because this is sacred geometry right here.
That is. That's like bringing in, I don't know, people talk about other angels and stuff.
Yeah, this is that there's that, if you can turn that thing into a pyramid, just move forward a month and we're still here. We're still in the same thing, but we're looking at it again from this other higher perspective. And this is where the change that you're making is, take your time making this change. Think about it hard, think about all the positive things and keep your dreams focused, because something really beautiful is forming here.
Right. Because you went from like 2D crossroads to 3D pyramid, and this is like some 5D shit.
Right there. This is, and like I said, I haven't unpacked this yet, but there is a whole lot in here, and it's definitely powerful and it's definitely positive. So I'm feeling really good about it.
Okay.
So next month, next full moon, we'll play with that, and I'll bring in some sacred geometry and stuff. I took a course from Rick Levine, so.
Yeah. Okay. And I will talk to my friend who makes that symbol as a like shield around the house.
Oh, I love that. I definitely want to hear more about that. Yeah, let's combine those. So next full moon, check it out, and we'll dig into this fun thing.
This full moon, what's our wrap up? Capricorn full moon at the beginning of Cancer. We have Mars. No. We have Venus and Mercury with the sun wanting to be cozy and luscious and sensual and safe.
Right.
And then you have the moon being like all angsty and Capricorn, feeling obligated toward things that are pulling, and it's like distracting you from the more significant, in my mind, Black Moon Neptune opposition that is really where we're going and where we've been, and try not to be distracted. You got one broken piece of stained glass, but you still got two left. What else?
And the Mars is in that nice sextile with Mercury, giving us some power to those positive words.
That's right.
That can help us, there are positive tools to get us through what is maybe the weighty or heavy part of this.
Right. So no matter the heaviness of your emotions, hold on to the dream.
Hold on to your dreams.
Yeah.
That's right. Hold on. Even though everyone around you has their little schemes, hold on to your dreams. All right, you guys have a fantastic full moon, and we will see you at the new moon.
Happy summer solstice.
Happy summer solstice, too. Bye.